Hey, what's going on, guys? In this video we are going to see an example of if statement. Here what we are going to do is we are going to get three numbers from the user and we are going to compare them and print out the greatest number. So here we are going to use if statement to do the comparison and do the printing out. Okay, now let's see how we are going to do that. So let's get rid of this one. Let me keep this one blank, and then here we are going to use three integer type of variable because we are going to get three input from the user. Three are going to be integer numbers. So let's say a b c, and then the next thing is we are going to give a prompt to the user to enter three numbers. So give a printf statement. We already have a printf statement. In this one I'm going to type enter three numbers, and this is going to be on the screen. The user is going to enter some numbers, three numbers. So we have to get the numbers from using get the numbers using scanf statement. So here, since these three are integer type of variables, we have to put %d three times because three numbers, %d. And also remember, whenever we don't have for an array we don't have to put ampersand, but if it's a variable, here we have integer type of variable, we always have to put an ampersand in front of whatever the variable we have. So here we have ampersand a and ampersand b and ampersand c. So these three values, whatever the user input, those three values are going to be stored in a, b and c. Now we have to go ahead and do the comparison. In order to do the comparison, I'm going to use the if statement. In if statement, what I'm going to do is I'm going to compare a and b. So let's say if a is greater than b, and for and we have to put double ampersand, and a is greater than c. If these two are true, we definitely know a is greater than b and c. So it means a is the greatest number. So it should print it out. So we have to give a printf statement. In this printf statement, we are going to say a is the greatest number. A is the greatest number. Okay. Now, if it's not true, we know that a is not a greatest number. So we have to do we have to go for the next one. So we know a is not a greatest number. So we have to give else if. I'm not using else statement because we have two more things. We have b, c, like b and c, right? We just get rid of a because a is not a greatest number, but we have to do the comparison between b and c. So I'm doing else if statement. In else if statement, I'm going to compare b and c. Let's say b is greater than c, then we definitely know b is the greatest number, right? Because a is not the greatest number, so we got rid of that one. Now we are comparing b and c. If b is greater than c, then b definitely a greatest number. Now we have to print this one out as printf statement. Let me copy this one down right here. Copy and paste it right here, and this is b. Okay, now the next thing is, if it's not true, if b is not the greatest number, and definitely c must be the greatest number because we compared b and c. B is not the greatest number. The only thing left is c. So c should be the greatest number. So now we have to put a else statement because we don't have anything else. So else should be the last one. So if you have, for example, if you have four conditions, you have to do the else if one more, and last one should be else. We finish it with else. Okay, here we have another one. In this one we are going to print out c is the greatest number. C is the greatest number. Okay, now everything is fine. Let's go ahead and run this one. Let's run this one. Okay, something wrong right here. Okay, I just found out the mistake. I forgot to put a comma in front of this one. Okay, that's the mistake. Let's go and run this one. Okay, enter the three numbers. Let's say I'm putting 8 is going to be a, and then 9 is going to be b, and let's say 18 is my c. Okay, c is the greatest number. So you can see let's run different numbers. Let's say 9 and then 4 and then 3. So a is the greatest number, and that's how we do that. I hope you guys find this video helpful. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. And if you are trying to learn C or C++ programming, there are a bunch of videos in my playlist. I hope you guys watch that too. And that's it. Thanks for watching.